When heading out on an epic travel adventure, I try to keep my packing minimal so that my bags are lightweight and I don't need to check them in at the airport. As a travel videographer and photographer, however, keeping my travel camera kit light can be challenging. Using a small travel sling, like this one, can help keep the overall footprint of your camera kit small, but let's face it, there are certain pieces of camera gear you just can't travel without. For some, it's a wide-angle lens for capturing epic landscape shots, while others need a zoom lens for environmental portraits. No matter the gear you bring though, there are, in my opinion, a few essential camera accessories for travel, photography, and videography that I can't travel without. Number 1, a compact air blower. Have you ever snapped a photo and noticed blurry dots all over the image? It likely means that you have dust on your camera sensor. Never noticed this? Well, here's some advice. Make sure you're prepared to deal with this at all times because the last place you want this to happen is when you're on an epic trip. First time this happened to me, I was traveling in the Quebec mountains. After a few minutes of panic thinking my camera was messed for the rest of the trip, I remembered that I had just a tool for the job with me, and that tool is a compact camera air blower. So, why is an air blower essential for removing dust from your camera sensor? Because your camera sensor is very sensitive, and I mean very sensitive. If there is dust or debris on it, you cannot wipe it away with your finger or cloth. This can cause a lot of damage to the sensor, ultimately making your expensive mirrorless camera useless. Solution is to use an air blower, which blows air along the sensor, knocking dust and debris off of it without actually touching it. Now, a lot of air blowers these days are quite large, so if you can get your hands on a really compact one like this, it'll help make packing for travel a lot easier and lighter. Number 2, microfiber camera cloth. As noticed previously, you don't want to travel without the correct tool to remove dust from your camera sensor. Similarly, you don't want to travel without the correct tool to remove dust, debris, and smudge marks from your camera's lenses. Luckily, the tool for the job is extremely small and compact. All you need is a decent microfiber camera cloth, like this one. In a pinch, you could try using a soft shirt to clean your lens, but I wouldn't recommend it. Given how much lenses cost, their glass should always be treated with care. And a good microfiber camera cloth takes up basically no space in a camera bag. They also cost very little. Do yourself a favor and make sure you carry one with your camera gear at all times. Number 3, circular polarizer filter. Arguably the most important filter for landscape photographers, a circular polarizer helps cut reflections on things like water and tree leaves, providing more saturation and contrast in your images. When traveling abroad to places with epic landscapes, I'd argue that a circular polarizer is the one filter you should carry for sure in your kit. As you grow as a photographer and videographer, you will likely acquire a collection of different filters for different scenarios. And sure, there are a ton of different filters that can be deemed essential for travel photography and videography. This video is focused on keeping your camera setup compact, however, and I think a circular polarizer filter is the one filter that is a must for an adventure that includes some epic landscape shots. You wouldn't want to show up to an epic landscape only to find the scene covered in super harsh light, with reflection ruining the color of the water you dreamed of seeing. A circular polarizer filter will help cut through that reflection, providing you with a vivid image even in harsh lighting conditions. There are a number of different brands that make good quality circular polarizer filters. I, however, have been using Polar Pro's version. It's super solid. I did a review video on it not that long ago. I'll link it in the video when I post it. But yeah, it's just made of super high quality materials, and the image quality I've been getting out of it is great. So check them out if you haven't already. Number 4, iPhone SD card reader. In keeping with the compact travel camera setup theme, I generally don't bring a laptop with me when I travel. This means I need to somehow get my raw images from my camera to my iPhone so that I can edit them in Lightroom Mobile. Sure, Sony has their Imaging Edge app, which allows you to transfer photos wirelessly. I've had mixed experiences with that app and its reliability, however, so I wanted a more consistent way to transfer photos to my phone while I'm on the go. Thankfully, Apple makes a USB card reader with a lightning plug so that you can connect your SD card directly to your phone and import raw images right into Lightroom Mobile. It's a super small piece of gear, so it takes up literally no space in your camera bag, and it takes away the hassle of hoping your phone connects to your camera's in-house app for image transfer. Number 5, camera wrist strap. Camera neck straps are a great choice for a lot of photography situations. However, I have come to find a small wrist strap is essential for a true compact travel camera setup. Camera wrist strap takes up literally no space in your bag, and it also keeps your camera's overall footprint really small. This is key when walking around snapping photos in a local town, or when you're out for dinner and you've left your camera on top of the table. The smaller the camera footprint, the less attention to draw to your precious camera gear. I'm currently using Peak Design's cuff camera wrist strap, which is super small, lightweight, and highly durable. I've never felt like if I drop my camera that it would fall to the ground and break. So if you haven't checked out these, have a look at them and maybe pick one up for your next trip. And that's it. Those are my 5 essential camera accessories for travel photography and videography. If you have any other camera accessories that you have to bring with you while traveling, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, like to see more content like it, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.